Take a deep breath and feel for a moment everything that is inside you, the emotions you tried to hold back, the tears you didn't have the courage to shed, the exhaustion you couldn't explain to anyone. Today, you don't need to hide anything. Today, you can simply stand before God as you are, without masks, without forced strength, without smiles that try to cover the pain. Perhaps your soul is weary. Perhaps you've been fighting alone for too long. Perhaps you're facing battles no one knows about, pains you've never spoken of, an emptiness that arrives at bedtime, a fear that appears out of nowhere, or a longing that tightens your chest until you can't breathe. God knows you inside and out. He knows not only what you experience, but also what you feel. He knows the breath you hold back to avoid falling apart. He knows the worry that steals your sleep. He knows the feeling of abandonment that arises when everything seems to crumble. He knows the questions you're afraid to ask aloud. And today, he tells you with love, I am here, I see you. You are not invisible to God. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. The pain you feel matters to him. Now, close your eyes and allow God's presence to enter the deepest part of your soul. That place you hide even from yourself. Let him touch what hurts. Let him comfort what bleeds. Let him collect every silent tear that fell when no one was looking. God embraces you now with a love that demands nothing in return. God is not afraid of your wounds. He does not shy away from your pain. He is not surprised by your weaknesses. He is not ashamed of what you are still struggling to overcome. On the contrary, he enters precisely into those places. Imagine Jesus walking slowly through the corridors of your soul. Each of his steps reveals a pain you've kept hidden for years. Each of his touches soothes a painful memory. Each of his glances restores a bit of the hope you thought you'd lost. Have you ever noticed that some pains don't make a sound? Some pains don't scream, don't burst, don't call attention. They are silent, but profound. They are the ones you carry while smiling at others. The ones you keep to yourself because you think no one would understand. But Jesus understands. He sits down next to her, places his hand on her chest and says, I am here to heal what you have never been able to explain. And at that moment, his presence begins to do something you've waited a long time for, to ease, to lift the weight, to calm. Listen to God's voice saying to your heart, you don't have to be strong all the time. You can rest in my arms. This phrase goes where exhaustion resides. It heals internal pressures, broken expectations, and deep frustrations. God is saying, I know your limit and I am supporting you. Now, let God go deeper. Let him access the places you've never let anyone into. Perhaps there's an old pain, a rejection, a trauma, a loss, a hurtful word, abandonment and injustice, a guilt you've carried for years. These pains shape the soul, steal peace, break self-confidence, and even faith in God. But today, God enters these places. And he enters not to confront you, he enters to restore you. Jesus places his hand on the hidden wound and says, I know what they did to you. I know what you lost. I know how much it hurt, but I am here to heal. Feel the balm of his presence. Feel as if something warm, light, and gentle is touching you from within. A peace you haven't felt in a long time begins to blossom. A hope you thought was dead begins to breathe. God begins to lift you up little by little, without haste, with care, with compassion. He tells you, I am rebuilding you from the inside out. And as he rebuilds, things begin to change. Fear loses its power. Sadness is silenced. Guilt dissolves. Discouragement fades away. A new you begins to emerge. Not a perfect you, but a healed you. Now take a deep breath. Feel how your heart is different. Feel how God's presence has brought lightness to places that were dark. Feel how you are being embraced by a love that doesn't abandon you, doesn't demand anything from you, doesn't pressure you. God is releasing peace into your life. Not an emotional peace, not a momentary peace, but a deep, steadfast peace that protects your thoughts, calms your heart, and accompanies you on your journey. He tells you, I am going with you. I am your strength. I am your rest. I am your shelter. You will not continue alone. You will not continue fighting as before. You will not continue carrying everything on your own hands. God is holding you. God is guiding your steps. God is lighting your path. There are times when you feel your heart can't take it anymore, that the weight is too much, that the demands, the expectations, the pain, the silence of others, everything seems to suffocate you. And you try to be strong, try to show that you're okay, try to smile even with a wounded heart. But God looks at you and whispers, I see what no one else sees. I feel what you try to hide. I know the weariness you can't explain. He doesn't ask you to be strong alone. He doesn't ask you to carry everything. He doesn't ask you to prove anything to anyone. He just calls you closer. And when you get close, even without words, even without strength, even with tears, God envelops you like a father embracing his exhausted son. And in that embrace, something happens. The soul breathes, the heart calms, the weight lessens. Hope is reborn. You are not reaching the end. You are reaching God's embrace. There are pains that no one understands, wounds that no one sees, thoughts that no one imagines, but God knows everything. He sees what you keep hidden deep inside, and he touches exactly where it hurts. This is how he heals. It's not just in the body, it's in the memory, it's in the trauma, it's in the fear, it's in the insecurity. It's in that part of the heart you've never told anyone about. His touch is gentle yet powerful, silent yet transformative, invisible yet real. When God touches you, you feel peace entering where before there was only restlessness. You feel the light entering where everything seemed dark. You feel his hand supporting what was previously crumbling within you. God doesn't just heal what the eyes see. He heals what the soul suffers. You've fallen many times. You've tried, you've started over, you've pushed yourself beyond your limits, but now it's different. Not because you've become stronger, but because God is lifting you up. He takes your hand, he helps you stand up. He gives you strength where there was weakness before. He gives you direction where there was confusion before. He gives you courage where there was fear before. You will not remain fallen. You will not remain still. You will not live on scraps, crumbs, or memories of the past. God is writing a new chapter in your life, and that chapter begins with you standing tall. Falling down doesn't define your story. Failure doesn't define your identity. Pain doesn't define your future. What defines you is the touch of God, and when he touches you, everything changes. Amen.